When they're disturbed, they can be pretty quick and
very
ferocious.
aggressive.
If you approach them very slowly and handle them very gently with a stick, often they're just quite docile. So it's kind of the shaking and the excitement of things that really get them stirred up. But they feel,
zoom in on his tail there.
They feel the vibrations of your walking. They don't have any ears, so they don't hear anything, but it must sound like thunder to them when people are stomping around, and that's what gets them excited. They feel vibrations both through their tongue and through their bodies. Of course, he's a pit viper, and he has pits right in front of his eyes here. And he can see in the dark. He actually gets an image of heat in the dark. He can see a mouse or a bat or any object that's moving through these heat sensory detectors. He's almost blind, so he's ready to shed.
Okay, now you guard me and I'll get in a little closer.
You're fine. I won't. I've got the stick between them.
Okay. How far am I from him right now?
You're 6 feet.
6 feet from him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful posture.
Yeah.
But his eyes are coated. He's ready to shed his skin, so he probably can't see at all. So
I see that.
That's why he's exceptionally nervous.
Yeah.
But that's his striking posture.
It sure is.
He would strike from this point on, right here. Whatever his coil is the. See, he can't. He's not paying much attention to this stick.
Well, there's no heat from that stick either, is there?
No, but he would see that stick.
If your leg was up there, he'd nip it, wouldn't he? See, that's about as good a picture, I think, as you can get of a rattler ready to strike. I'm going to zoom right in on his tail. He's kind of quietening down a bit, isn't he?
Yes. If we put him near the hole, he'd scoot right in there.
Now, when the snake stick gets a little closer, he senses that, and his rattlers raise their tempo.
When they shed their skin, of course, they're much more colorful.
What would make him strike now, John?
He can't see, so you'd almost have to really get him.
He might strike.
Really get him upset.
Oh, yeah, he took a strike at it that time.
Cottonmouth.
See his white mouth?
Oh, man.
It's interesting, when you grab them by the neck, they'll oftentimes fight ferociously. Oh, there he goes. But if you grab him in the middle sometimes, they it doesn't bother him too much. Like right now, he's not striking. Oh, there he goes.
They're unpredictable.
Yeah.
I should
You can
say.
imagine now if you had him by your hand, you know, he'd be gnawing and injecting poison into your hand.
Oh, would he ever?
Now. Even though he knows that it's, you know, it's some hard substance that's got him. It isn't
Okay, I'll zoom in on the tail again now.
He's about a 4-footer. He's going to retreat now. He'll go back to his hole.
They get cowed after a while, and I think, yeah, he's looking for a hole now. He's going to go back in. He's had his share of fighting, I think. He's ready to retreat.
Look at the venom on his back here. Right under his head there's some venom where he's secreted. Well, he's retreating now. Yeah, when he gets near that hole, he'll scoot pretty fast.
Yeah, well, we're going to keep him from going in there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Ooh, boy. Look at him strike.
Really vicious.
He's really vicious. Okay, what are we going to do with that fella? Going to tie him to a tree for a while?
Oh, we'll let him go.
Turn him loose, let him have babies. The babies are prettier.
How do you tell if that's a male or female? Can you tell?
You can't really.
The females have a heavy tail, and the males have a thin tail. But unless you see one next to the other, it's most difficult to
Yeah,
tell.
well, I guess the snakes know the difference. That's all that counts, eh?
Yeah.
I'll zoom in once more. You hold him there, please,
Yes,
so he can't get me.
Yeah.
Because I'm only about...
Pretty close to him right now.
I'm a little too close.
I've got a hold of it.
I'm only about 2.5 feet from him. I'll get down my knees here and get a real close-up. If you hold him so he doesn't strike me.
I wouldn't get any closer than that.
No, I'm not going to. I'll zoom in on the tail. I'm sure glad I got some bodyguards here while I'm doing this. I wouldn't chance this without it. I'll just take along now and get his head.
This is a western diamondback.
See, he's looking right at me. He wants to strike me.
You notice the black and white tail. The nickname for these critters that they normally call them out here are coontails because of the black and white striped tail.
Well, if you didn't have that stick on there, I'm sure he'd strike at me.
Yeah, you're pretty close.
I'm real close here now. Don't let him go there, Mel. Beautiful. Well, that was well worth the trip, that by itself.
You want to put him back and let him head to the hole?
Let me get out of the road before you release him here. There, I'm back a bit now.
You want to hold him on a stick, and I'll take your picture?
All right.
And where's my button? This red one.
One's for on and one's for off.
Okay.
Get over there where the sun is.
If you put your other hand on the stick, don't reach down very far. And he's about a foot, so if you hold your other hand about in here, then you can lift him up if you want. But keep him away from your body.
I sure will.
Okay, I'll wait till you're ready.
Boy, look, he's ready to strike me.
Look how heavy he is there.
Oh, he's a heavy one.
Look at the stick.
Okay, we've released him now, and he's still in the defensive position.
You should encourage him to go back in his hole, I guess.
Ooh, he's striking. Look at him strike and bite the snake stick. There he goes. Shine your flashlight, your light in there. Oh, look at that. See how bright that light is in comparison to a flashlight. Oh, he's striking at the stick.
He doesn't want to go in there. There he goes.
There he goes. Boy, he disappeared in a hurry.
Okay. He's 10 feet away.
Just kind of look down in the hole with your light there, would you please, for the camera? Now just kind of bend down, looking in carefully.
On the other side.
Oh, yeah.
There's another one.
might
Over
not
here.
be
There's
him.
another one over here.
One over there where John is, you can hear it rattling in the rocks there somewhere. Careful, John.
There's a hole right in here, John.
Now you boys went ahead and cleared the trail for me with their snake sticks. And I got up on top of these rocks. I'm looking down now at Milt that's on his way up. He's being very careful, looking for snakes down in those cracks. And as you're climbing up here, you daresn't put your hand down, because the snake could be in one of the cracks, and he'd sure get you. Now he's shining his mirror down there to try and pick up another snake. Careful, Milt.
What a great rocky area for rattlesnakes, huh?
Holy smoke, isn't this neat, John?
Yeah.
I sure appreciate getting up here, get the opportunity to get up here.
What a view it gives you, huh?
You bet. Just while I'm up here, I'll kind of pan around and look at the view we get from up on top of the rocks here.